And here we have another video today. In deference to Casual Bachelor. He's in Australia or New Zealand, I'm not sure. Maybe Tasmania. You never know. Could be some devils running around out there. Now, normally, if I saw Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, I'd say, Here's the thing about AOC. At least she tells you where she stands. She says, I'm for socialism, I'm for this, and I'm for that. Okay, well, I can appreciate that. She says what she means what she says. What I'm tired of is this bullshit from Daisey Cousins and this I don't know who this person is. I'm sorry. Maybe you're a radical socialist as well. I don't care. Tell me where you stand. Put the line on the ground, in the sand, and say, this is what I believe in, and I'm going to uphold my beliefs. Now, of course, AOC doesn't do that. But I hope you get my point. I'm tired of it. Excuse me, hamster. What are you doing? In the middle of the day, you should be working. Yes. Mohammed El Sayed, peace be upon you as well. Thank you. Fabian Farina, hello. Emmy Speed is here. All right. So I got this queued up, and these two chicks are going to make fun of AOC. Now, what's the difference? What's the difference? AOC says what she wants to have implemented. I don't have a problem with that. I mean, I don't like it, but at least she fucking stands on something. And we got Daisey Cousins here. We got some other person. We got Tommy Lauren. Oh, yeah, I'm a conservative. Well, except for abortion. Stand for something. If you believe in that, fucking stand for it. I mean, isn't that a good thing? I mean, if you have a conviction, you have a belief, you have a religion, whatever it is, stand for it. But not these girls. So let's hear her and it rip apart AOC.
Speaking of over-the-top Roe v. Wade reactions,
turn that up again.
Congresswoman Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez has advocated yet another form of protest in the form of getting her nails done. Let's have a look at this.
I don't care. What I care about, Daisy, is you and your friend here spewing bullshit at the end of the video with respect to men, taking accountability, having vasectomies, and you fucking laugh at that. With respect to the Dobbs decision. All right, let's see AOC here.
I want to talk
now, a lot of people rip into this woman. Horse face. I think she's actually very attractive. Now, I don't like her politics, of course. Kind of opposite on that, but might be an interesting date. Little tension. I don't think she's an ugly person, but this doesn't matter. She believes in some bullshit, whatever it is she believes in. Socialism, blah, blah, Bernie Sanders. At least she tries to kind of approach. Now, what they're trying to say is she's going to go out and get a manicure to help the economy or something.
Personal acts of reclamation.
I don't fucking care.
Because sometimes people will say, there's nothing I can do, I can't do, I feel so powerless.
I don't care what AOC does. I have more respect for AOC than you, Daisy. Why? Because she says what she's going to do. She spews a bunch of crazy bullshit. I'm going to get my nails done to help the economy or whatever. You are a liar. You fully believe in abortion. up until the 22nd week in Australia. Now, just stop it. If you believe in something, stand up for it. Say, no, I think that's the wrong thing. I'm a Christian. What? Nothing from these people, these girls, these women's. Oh, yeah, I'm this. And hey, buy my t-shirts. Fuck you. I'll buy AOC's t-shirts before I'm going to buy yours, Daisy, because you're full of shit. You don't believe in anything you say. If you did, you'd do something about it. Nothing. Excuse me, hamster, why are you so pissed off? I saw this morning. Got me worked up. And I need some sugar or something because my blood pressure.
And
All right.
there is no act too small
Yeah.
that you can engage in. And even today,
Of course AOC is spewing bullshit. She tells you that. It's not a surprise, not out of left field. Oh my God, AOC is suddenly spewing nonsense. No. But at the very least, she stands behind her nonsense. That's what I'm sick of. Bullshit. I'm just this and that and at least this woman doesn't try to fool you too much about what she believes in. Hello, Daisy. Anyone?
I have a personal errand.
Yeah.
I need to redo my nails. And I've decided
Mm-hmm.
that I'm going to use my new manicure as almost like a personal act of reclamation for me and my story.
I mean, her brain has been soaked in Kool-Aid for so long. Here's the difference, Daisy. We understand that. We get it. We expect it. It's not a surprise. But what is this? You're going to make fun of another woman because she has a different belief system than you. Okay.
And Liz, the Democrats wonder why people no longer consider them the party of the working class, for heaven's sake.
Here's my take on it, Daisy. At least you know where she stands. Where the fuck do you stand? Do you believe in a lot of the AOC stuff and you just don't want to say it? Curious. You believe in killing babies in Australia. Of course you do. It's a woman's right, right? So you're in the same freaking boat as AOC, and yet you're making fun of her for getting her nails done. This really bothers me immensely, Daisy. Stand your ground, say your shit, and that's the way it is. No.
Sake.
How do you take this seriously, Daisy? Like, you know, every struggle requires sacrifice, you brave woman. Nothing says.
What's your sacrifice, Liz, as a conservative? What's your do you get manicures? Do you get Starbucks? Do you I don't know, get a tapas plate? Oh, but I'm a conservative. Are you? Now, I felt a little bit differently about this. She apparently was running for the parliament in Australia. And when I listened to the rest of it, I wasn't convinced that maybe they weren't right to toss her out of the party. No, but because I'm a woman. Really? Really? Is that what happened?
Spider like a manicure, Daisy. What can we say? I had to restore my faith in humanity by saying that maybe.
I mean, she's cute. You know, that's in. Yeah. But AOC is also attractive. AOC stands on her principles. She believes what she believes. I think it's bullshit, but at least She stands up for it. What are you two girls doing here? Yeah. Whatever wind blows the right way.
She was just doing this to make it tax deductible.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. What are your core principles? Liz, what are they? AOC believes in socialism. She believes in this and that. Now, this nail thing is a bunch of bullshit. But what about the fundamental? She wants to be a socialist in this country. She tells you that. About you. Where's your conservative bona fides? Where? Because I don't even know. I mean, I like Daisey Cousins, guys. Don't get me wrong. Where are her bona fides? Where are they? What is she standing up for? I don't know. That's why AOC is more interesting, because at least you know where she stands. Go on.
But as now that we know how this works, Daisy, as a passionate pro-lifer myself, I was like,
she's a passionate pro-lifer.
well, I need to mount.
Now, that's very important. Guys and women who are listening coming up later. She's a passionate pro-life person. So she doesn't like abortion, I guess. Okay, good for you. And so why are you shaming men in 2 minutes? Why? Wondering about this.
Counter resistance and have a day at the day spa. Clearly, doing it for the kids.
Yeah, day spa. I bought day spas for girls I've been involved with. They like that stuff. Let's go to the chat. Is there anyone here? Yes. Hello, Mrs. Reeds. Hello, Mrs. Reeds. Oh my God, we got a girl. Oh no. Oh, there's a girl in the chat. Oh my God, what are we gonna do? I suspect you agree with me, Mrs. Reeds. Stop the bullshit. Say what you mean and mean what you say, and not do this other fucking nonsense. Lil Mo, Serge, hello. I know, Mrs. Reeds. You wouldn't be here if we didn't kind of sort of agree. We don't have to agree on everything, do we? No, we don't have to. There's going to be some differences between people. Isn't that the beauty of being alive? Not everyone is a goddamn drone. We all have brains in our head. We can think. Yes, even women. What? Chris Mitchell, the Emperor of Canada, is here. All right, let's go on with this nonsense for a few minutes longer. Mrs. Reeds, I think you're funny. Well, thank you. Not only funny, but I'm good looking. And I'm tall. Oh my God, that's not true at all.
Well, look, it's all pretty spectacular. Can you just give me in 10 seconds? A number of senior Liberal women have come forward and suggested temporary gender quotas. Liz?
Now, I think the Liberal Party is kind of like the Liberal Party here. I'm not sure. I don't know what the Conservative, the Tories, maybe, in Australia. Okay.
Are they trying to outleft
I don't
the
know.
left?
I think they are trying to outleft the left, Daisy. And look, this simply doesn't work. We all know when it comes to pre-selections,
It simply doesn't work. Is that not? Well, it's not bad. It's not great. I'm trying though. Okay.
a matter of faction wars.
That's very low volume. Let me see if I can turn it up a little bit. No, it's max. Okay, go ahead.
I was pre-selected by the
Maxwell,
Liberal Party
yes,
back
yes.
in 2016. And
It's Maxwell. Can't help you.
let me tell you, I'm not naming names, but it was women who fought tooth and nail to make sure that I didn't make it through to the second round, because
What do you stand for, Liz? What do you stand for? Oh, I'm pro-life and blah, 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 blah. Are you? Mm-hmm. Yeah, really. Okay. AOC is pro-abort, but I think I can trust her to be more truthful than you. Call me crazy.
It was contested at state council, so it was up for a second round. So I also believe that they are full of hot air to some extent. This is virtue signaling, saying we need more women, we need more women. Let me tell you, as a woman who was in politics for about 10 years, women are some of the most that's where you find some of the most unsupported women, sadly. But they'll say it to the camera because it sounds jolly good.
Yes. Yeah. When the feminists say they want more women in power, they don't mean conservative women. But I'm starting to wonder, what the hell do conservative women believe? Honestly, has the Overton window shifted that much? Last night we did a Tommy Lauren video. She's not fucking conservative, not even in the ballpark. And yet she's looked up as, well, she's a conservative. She's not. Not even close. Not even in this universe is Tommy Lauren conservative. Zero zip nada. So has the Overton window shifted? Just curious.
Doesn't it?
Sounds absolutely fabulous, Liz. One last topic very quickly. There has been a spike in the wake of Roe v. Wade in young men in America getting vasectomies up to...
And here's where the fun begins, people. Guys, Mrs. Reeds. Samantha might be here. Here's where the fun begins. Now. A man taking accountability for what he does. He's getting a vasectomy, so he doesn't get a female pregnant when they have the BDD. And these two conservative women think that's a bad idea. Men taking accountability for their own lives is a bad thing. Of course, women shouldn't have to. These two women are conservative? Really? Let's listen.
900% more in Kansas City clinics. Are there too many young men out there who would prefer to abort a child rather than take responsibility for accidentally getting someone pregnant?
Excuse me, isn't taking responsibility so you don't want to get a woman pregnant would be getting a vasectomy? Isn't that what that would be? Or wearing a rubber or something? Oh, no. No.
And they wonder why so many women are single, Daisy. Literally, that's what I was saying.
They wonder why so many women are single. Can we start blaming the men? Because, after all, these are conservative women. There's no agency among women. It's all men's responsibility, isn't it?
Saying when I read this, I was like, so you mean to tell me?
Yes, dear. You mean to tell me that men taking accountability for their sexual stuff is, hateful? God, I wish I could turn this up because it's really good, people. Got to hear this one. It's great.
That
excuse me, I can turn it up here, but you can't.
Only wanting to have sex if
have sex. Those evil fucking men having sex. Right. Let's go back.
that imagine only wanting to have sex if
Mhm.
you knew that the woman you were sleeping with had the option of terminating any offspring that might arise. And now that
Isn't that interesting? At least Liz is not way off on the fucking crazy plane. Yes, women had the option. And in most cases, will have the option. What about men? Anything about men? They don't have the option, do they, to opt out of being a parent? The government and the army and the law will force them to become a parent even if they don't want to. And so we have some men in Kansas City, evidently Missouri, saying, you know what? I'm just going to protect myself. I want to do the thing. Now, I don't think they should be out there, raw dogging road whores, but okay. And so they're saying, I'm going to take responsibility for myself. I don't want to get a girl pregnant. And these two conservative women, they have a problem with men taking accountability. Well, isn't that fucking interesting? Wow.
that option may be taken away from you, you're going to the effort of sterilizing.
Mhm.
I mean, seriously, what kind of
Seriously, men are saying, you know what? I don't want to get women pregnant when we have. This is a fucking problem. Men are deciding, you know what? I'm going to take control of my own body. Do we have that option in the United States? Well, it's just women? Oh. Men are saying, I don't want to do that. See, I want to boink just like women, but I don't want to have that option to, get to become a father. People, I'm not just getting fucking crazy here. These are allegedly conservative women in Australia. What'd she say?
might arise? And now that option may be taken away from you, you're going to the effort of sterilizing.
Mhm.
I mean, seriously.
Taking control of the situation. Not wanting to put a woman in that position to get an abortion, so they're going to get a vasectomy. And this is a goddamn problem. My goodness. These are conservative women.
Seriously, what kind of a man are you? Why didn't you get
A man who's responsible for his own fucking shit. I know it's an odd thing for you, girl, because you never had to be responsible for anything in your fucking life. There was always a goddamn way out of any problem. Thank you, feminism. Men are saying, you know what? I don't want to deal with that. No, that's bad. How is that bad? Men taking accountability and responsibility for their own shit. I'm sorry. Maybe I lost the fucking thread.
sterilized in the first place rather
Doesn't that help women to not get pregnant? They can fuck with abandon with these guys and there be no pregnancy. No. Now,
than rely on
wouldn't a conservative female say, you shouldn't be doing that? It's bad. You shouldn't be fucking around that much. Nope. Overton window. Yes, Daisy, you're a part of it. Go on, sweetie.
said woman that you're sleeping with to go through such a procedure.
How about the man says he doesn't want to have her go through that procedure? Isn't that the responsible thing to do? Isn't that the responsible thing there, Liz? Storer, whatever your name is. Wouldn't that be helpful to women? That they wouldn't have to go have an abortion or get preggers. See? No, of course not. No. Well, that's fucking contradictory, isn't it? You don't want women to have abortions, but when men take precautions so women don't have to have abortions, you got a problem. The fuck did I miss here? Daisy and Liz, where did I go wrong? Just wondering.
The event that you did conceive a child. I mean,
Uh-huh.
irresponsibility plus.
Yeah, except for the child support laws in the United States, Liz. Perhaps in Australia, you heathen Neanderthals in Australia, you don't make the men pay for 18 fucking years. In the United States, the government tells men, you shall become a father and you shall support said rugrat, crumb muncher for 18 fucking years. Now, I don't know if that's where it is. Who knows? Yeah, Australia. Yeah.
It's just sickening. But
Is it men taking precautions to help women not get knocked up is sickening. What in God's fucking name is wrong with you, Liz? That's enough. I'll see you. See you later.